Chargers coach Jim Harbaugh returns after health scare to lead team to victory. In a dramatic turn of events, Los Angeles Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh briefly left the sidelines due to health concerns before returning to guide his team to a 23-16 win over the Denver Broncos on Sunday. Harbaugh entered the medical tent just minutes before kickoff at Empower Field at Mile High, leading to uncertainty about his condition. Initially, he was ruled questionable to return as defensive coordinator Jesse Minter took over as interim coach. Harbaugh's brother, Baltimore Ravens head coach John Harbaugh, even cut a post-game press conference short to check on him. Fortunately, just past the midway point of the first quarter, Jim Harbaugh returned to the sidelines, where he witnessed quarterback Justin Herbert connect with Kamani Vidal for a 38-yard touchdown pass, putting the Chargers ahead 10-0. Post-game, Harbaugh revealed he had experienced an arrhythmia, specifically an atrial flutter, which causes the heart's upper chambers to beat too quickly. He noted that this wasn't his first experience with the condition and had been dealing with it intermittently. After undergoing medical checks, he was cleared to continue coaching. "I got into an episode today with it," Harbaugh explained. "Doctors checked me out, and it got back into sinus rhythm, normal rhythm, so I came back." He will have a follow-up appointment to assess the situation further. Despite the scare, Harbaugh humorously noted, "I'm 2-0 with arrhythmias." The Chargers capitalized on their strong start, scoring 23 unanswered points before the Broncos finally found the end zone. Herbert finished the game with 237 yards and a touchdown, while running back J.K. Dobbins contributed significantly with 96 yards and a touchdown on 25 carries. The victory snapped a two-game losing streak for the Chargers, improving their season record to 3-2. In contrast, the Broncos fell to 1-5, with quarterback Bo Nix throwing for 216 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception, including a highlight reel touchdown catch by Courtland Sutton in the fourth quarter. With Harbaugh back at the helm, the Chargers are hoping to build on this momentum as they move forward in the season. Drake May shines in first career start despite Patriots' loss to Texans. Foxborough, Mass. The New England Patriots' decision to promote rookie quarterback Drake May was met with skepticism. But head coach Jared Mayo insisted it was the right call. "Drake gives us the best chance to win now and going forward." In a challenging debut, May threw 3 touchdowns but couldn't prevent the Patriots from falling 41-21 to the Houston Texans, leaving New England with a 1-5 record while the Texans improved to 5-1. May's first outing was a rollercoaster ride. The rookie faced a rough start, leading the Patriots to a 3-and-out and committing 2 turnovers early, including an interception returned for 29 yards by Texans safety Caden Bullock. Houston quickly capitalized, jumping to a 14-0 lead. However, May settled in before halftime, leading a promising drive capped by a 40-yard touchdown pass to Kayshon Boutte. The connection provided a glimpse of the potential that had made May the 3rd overall pick in the 2024 draft. Despite the turnovers that plagued the Patriots, Houston scored 17 points off them. May showed resilience and poise. He completed 59.3% of his passes for 233 yards, surpassing the production of veteran Jacoby Brissett, who had been struggling with only 139.2 yards per game. May's second touchdown came on a 6-yard pass to tight end Hunter Henry, followed by a 35-yard strike to Demario Douglas. These plays highlighted his ability to bounce back and deliver in critical moments. The Texans' offense proved too explosive, and the Patriots couldn't overcome the 4 turnovers committed during the game. Nonetheless, May's performance gave fans a reason for optimism amid a challenging season, especially with starting running back Ramondre Stevenson sidelined due to injury. Looking ahead, May will take his developing skills to England, where he'll face the Jacksonville Jaguars, offering another chance to build on his promising debut. Titans WR Calvin Ridley expresses frustration after 0-catch game versus Colts. Calvin Ridley is voicing his frustration with his role in the Tennessee Titans offense following a disappointing performance in their 20-17 loss to the Indianapolis Colts, where he failed to record a catch. Despite being targeted 8 times over 21 routes, Ridley didn't see the ball until the fourth quarter, which he made clear was unacceptable. After the game, he expressed his disappointment, stating, "I need some in the beginning of the Fing game too. S is getting F***ing crazy for me. It is what it is. I sucked today and need to get better." Titans head coach Brian Callahan acknowledged the issue, taking responsibility for not utilizing Ridley's talents effectively. He stated, "I gotta do a better job of finding ways to get Calvin the ball. I need to use his speed and explosiveness more. Just get it in his hands. Every which way we can. That's on me." Ridley's struggles are concerning, as this marks the third consecutive game where he recorded fewer than 10 receiving yards. He had just 9 yards against the Green Bay Packers in Week 3 and 5 yards against the Miami Dolphins in Week 4. Despite receiving a season-high 8 targets on Sunday, his overall production has been lackluster, with only 9 catches for 141 yards and 1 touchdown on the season. This underperformance raises questions about the Titans' offensive strategy, especially given their expectations when they signed Ridley to a 4-year, $92 million deal in the offseason. The team envisioned him as a key playmaker alongside DeAndre Hopkins and Tyler Boyd. Yet no receiver has emerged as a consistent threat, with running back Tony Pollard leading the team with just 13 receptions. With the loss dropping the Titans to 1-4 and leaving them just ahead of the Jacksonville Jaguars in the AFC South. It remains to be seen how the coaching staff will adjust to maximize Ridley's potential moving forward. Lamar Jackson outduels rookie Jaden Daniels to lead Ravens past Commanders, in a thrilling matchup between two of the NFL's most dynamic quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson showcased his MVP-caliber talent, leading the Baltimore Ravens to a 30-23 victory over rookie Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. After an 0-2 start, the Ravens secured their 4th consecutive win, solidifying Jackson's bid for a 3rd MVP trophy. The victory was achieved through a potent offensive duo of Jackson and Derrick Henry, who exploited Washington's defense effectively throughout the game. Jackson threw for 323 yards on 20 of 26 passing, including 1 touchdown and an interception, while also contributing 40 rushing yards on 11 carries. He built strong chemistry with second-year receiver Zay Flowers, who caught 9 passes for a career-high 132 yards in the first half. Just before halftime, Jackson connected with tight end Mark Andrews for a 13-yard touchdown, putting the Ravens ahead 17-10. Derrick Henry, complementing Jackson's performance, rushed for 132 yards on 24 carries and scored 2 touchdowns. His efforts included a 7-yard touchdown that capped a 94-yard drive, further establishing the Ravens' offensive dominance. Daniels, in a strong showing despite the loss, completed 24 of 35 passes for 269 yards and 2 touchdowns. With no turnovers, he led a comeback attempt, including a touchdown throw to Terry McLaurin that narrowed the Ravens' lead to 1 score in the 4th quarter. However, Baltimore's offense responded decisively, executing a 9-play drive that culminated in a 39-yard field goal by Justin Tucker, extending their lead to 2 possessions, with both teams now at 4-2 and leading their respective divisions. Jackson's performance further cements his status as a leading MVP candidate. While Daniels continues to impress in his rookie campaign, the Ravens' balanced attack and Jackson's dual-threat ability proved too much for the Commanders, who will look to regroup as they head into the next phase of the season. Lions' Aidan Hutchinson to undergo surgery after gruesome leg injury in win over Cowboys. The Detroit Lions celebrated a commanding 47-9 victory over the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday. But the joy was overshadowed by a serious injury to defensive end Aidan Hutchinson. During the second half, Hutchinson was carted off the field after sustaining a significant leg injury while sacking Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. As Hutchinson spun to wrap up Prescott, his leg collided with a teammate, resulting in a painful injury. He remained down on the field, prompting medical personnel to bring out a cart. An air cast was applied to his injured left leg as players from both teams gathered in concern. After the game, Lions head coach Dan Campbell confirmed that Hutchinson would undergo surgery for a fracture in his leg, although it was clarified that it is a tibia injury and not a compound fracture as initially feared. Campbell expressed the difficulty of losing such a crucial player. "He's in good hands right now. Obviously he's going to be down for a little while. So that's tough. Man, it's hard when you lose somebody like him. Hutchinson has been a standout performer for the Lions, earning recognition as an NFL Defensive Player of the Year candidate. At the time of his injury, the Lions were leading comfortably, and their 4-1 record has positioned them as one of the top contenders in the league. The loss of Hutchinson poses a significant challenge for the Lions as they pursue their first Super Bowl appearance in franchise history. The timeline for his recovery remains uncertain, but his absence will undoubtedly impact the team's defensive capabilities moving forward.